This is Jelenia Góra in southwestern Poland, formerly Hirschberg, and the house I have in front of me is the former home of Hanna Reitsch, the test pilot who flew into Berlin to see Hitler just before he did himself in. Now, Hanna Reitsch was one of the leading test pilots, I would have to say, probably of all time. She was certainly the first female ever to fly a helicopter, and she tried out a number of other devices as well. I'll deal with that in more detail in a longer video, which I'll do on her. But what I'd like to talk about here is what happened to her on the 29th of April 1945, very early in the morning, just after midnight. So she and Ritter von Grimm flew out of Berlin in an Arado AR-96 from an improvised airstrip. They nipped in to see Hitler. They arrived on the 26th of April, so the Red Army was already in the center of Berlin by this time. And so it was improvised airfield that they actually flew into. So she landed her Fiesler 156 Storch on an improvised airstrip in the Tiergarten near the Brandenburg Gate. Now, whilst she was there, Hitler very kindly donated 2 capsules of poison to them, one for her and one for Ritter von Grimm. She accepted the capsules. Now, Ritter killed himself the following month, but Hanna lasted for quite a bit longer. Now, she flew out, and she was later taken prisoner by the Americans. Now, what is rather curious about that capsule is this. In 1979, then aged 67, so she's born in 1912 here in Jelenia Góra, she told a British friend of hers that some words to the effect of it began in Berlin and so it shall end, giving the idea that what she'd done was to commit suicide using the very same capsule that Hitler had given her. Now, after the war, she continued her career in flying. Indeed, she went off to Ghana from 1962 to 66, where she ran a school for gliding school, which I think was actually funded by the German government. And no doubt this did bother some people there, but anyway, I'll deal with that in a different video, a longer one, in which I shall talk about her life. But for the moment, from me in Jelenia Góra, thanks for listening.